welcome to our stretch, mobility, and recovery workout. We're going to focus on some sun salutation variations, flexibility, mobility, some breath work, and we have a little closing meditation today. All right, so when we do this, even though we're seated, we want to have good posture and core engagement. So we want to make sure our sits bones are evenly on the floor. We're going to place the ball. I'm going to slide a little bit closer. We're going to place the ball in between our thighs so that we have good core engagement. We need to work on your inner thigh muscles. That'll tone and tighten everything too. Have those sexy summer legs. Or when it's time to put the shorts and the skirts on, right? What?
The ship is sailing.
It's never too late for that ship. There's somebody who's interested. Right, Tim? I bet Tim looks at his lady's legs in the summertime. Not to put him on the spot or anything. Okay, we want to inhale through the nose, and as long as we're not congested, otherwise just inhale and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So as we do this, we want to breathe all the way down below our belly button to our pelvic floor. We want to expand our rib cage. We want to expand our chest here. Now this breathing that we engage our core and we're breathing deeply like this is really important because as we age, some of our muscles get looser and we're more likely to have hernias, and engaging our pelvic floor and engaging those muscles will help prevent hernia problems. It also helps with our bladder control. One more. Let's do some neck stretches now. Look right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Look at your left side. Drop your head down and around to your right shoulder. And reverse. Just a gentle circle. Try to relax your head. Releasing any tension in your upper deltoid or your base of your head and neck. All right, look down. Center up. Center down. Center up. Center down, center. Drop your head to one side, and the other side. Relax. Shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up and around to the back. Up and around to the back. Nice and slow. Not providing any pressure, but we're trying to loosen things up. Does anyone have any crunching happening? This is a stretch you should, if you have a lot of crunchiness or restricted movement, it's something that you should be doing a couple times a day to just loosen things up. Remember I said in the last class, your scapula are supposed to move like this when you move. When you move forward, your scapula rotates out ideally, but if they're stuck, it's going to impede your movement, and then your shoulders are going to be always like this. And you're going to be walking around like a, what is that, a T-Rex. All right, cat-cow. So we're going to place our hands on our thighs. Press your belly towards the front, arching your back and look up at the ceiling. Now exhale, press your back towards the back of your chair, rounding. Inhale, press forward. Exhale through your mouth, press out. Trying to promote movement in the spine. Remember those deep, deep breaths. So as we go through our day, normally we're only using like 30% of our lung capacity. And when flus start going around, relax, overhead side stretch. When the flu starts going around, we need to exercise and expand our full lung capacity to shake all those little bronchioles and get any allergens or germs out of our lungs so that we don't end up with irritation from bronchitis or develop pneumonia. One more time on each side. Last one. All right, moving through a flow. Starting in our mountain pose, adjust your sits bones as needed. Check that you're still squeezing that ball to engage those thighs. Nice, tall posture like you have a string coming up from your head. Deep inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach down towards your thighs or your shoes like you're putting on your shoes. Allow your head to relax. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Roll it up. Moving your arms up. We're in chair pose here. Seated chair pose. Let's lift our heels both together. Squeeze those calves. Now one at a time. Left and right. Take one arm to the back of your chair or the side of your chair. Reach the other arm up in a seated crescent lunge. All right, your feet are just the same. And relax. Back into our mountain. We're going to repeat that again. Remember which arm that you had up for our crescent lunge. We'll do the other side in the second set. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose all the way down to your pelvic floor. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach down towards your thighs or your shoes like you're putting on your shoes. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Roll it up. Come on up to that chair pose. Heel lifts. Lift and squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze that ball at the same time. I want you to squeeze your calves and the ball. All right, so remember which side you did your crescent lunge. You're going to bring that arm down and around to the side of the chair. Arch your back slightly, bring that arm up. Looking at your hand. And relax. Shaking up. One shoulder roll. Another shoulder roll, 3 shoulder rolls. All right, moving into mobility and flexibility. Diane's reminding us to drink some water. Get a sip of your beverage. Moving into mobility and flexibility. We're going to start with pelvic hip tilts. So right now you're just in your comfortable seated position. We're going to work on arching our back from a C to more of a reverse C. So we're going to be going like this with our spine as we tip our hips to the front and then arch. Round the back and arch. Working on that spinal mobility and that flexibility in the lower back. I love hearing Miss Myrna with her deep breaths. I want to hear you breathe. All right, from a neutral position, we're going to do like little hip circles in the chair. And in the other direction. All right. Hamstring stretch. Kick one leg to the front. You can set the ball down to the side here. You don't need it for this one. Make sure you keep that soft knee. We never want to lock out the joints and cause extra pressure. The foot should be flexed because the more flexing, the better stretch you're going to get through the hamstring. So we're going to either reach down towards our thigh, our shin, or our shoe. Roll it up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to reach and sweep up. Reach and sweep up like you're at the beach and you're scooping up the water and you're splashing it up in the air. Splash up that water. I bet you did that when you were a kid, right? Run and you splash the water up. And your mom said, "Stop splashing me, you're going to mess up my hair," right? Last one. All right. Let's take that same leg off the side of the chair. Let it hang. You can hold on to the side of your chair here. You're going to feel that hip flexor stretch. Nice tall posture. Now press that back heel, slide your leg back a little bit until you feel that stretch in your calf. Taking that leg across now, we're going to take it either over the ankle or over the thigh. All right? So as you do this, I want you to adjust your sits bones. My hips are really tight. My knees like up at the side. So we want to make sure the ankle is on the outside of the leg bone so it doesn't have any pressure. We can use our elbow here to kind of press that open. Lean forward a little bit to feel that stretch. You should feel it on the outside of your leg into your butt cheek. And relax. All right, we're going to do that on the other side, starting with that hamstring stretch. So extend the leg, soft knee. Remember, we started with the reach down towards the thigh, the shin, or the shoe. Flex that foot. Flex it to get a good stretch. I can tell yours are really tight. When you get home, I want you to get a belt. And so if your leg is really tight and you're not getting that good foot flex, you can take a belt or a yoga strap and put it under the arch of the foot and pull it towards you gently to help extenuate the stretch. So if I helped you, do you feel that?
Yeah.
That's what I want you to feel, okay? It's very tight, and if you don't get it untight, you're gonna have an injury.
Oh, yeah.
Not from exercise, you're just gonna get an injury doing regular day stuff. All right. Swing your leg over to the side. Hand on the side of the chair. Feel that good stretch in your hip flexor. Nice deep breaths. Now push that back heel. I'm going to slide my leg back a little bit to get that good calf stretch. Take that leg across, now crossing over at the ankle and lean forward, pressing the hip open or over the thigh. So look at your leg and see, what side did you have that was tighter? Because most people have one side that's tighter than the other. So you got to make sure you stretch. Some of that could be differences in your gait from one side to the other. It could be caused by an injury of some kind that's impeding flexibility in that area. Remember what I said about scar tissue can help or negatively impact your movement in a joint or a muscle. Yeah. Well, they have to attach that knee replacement to something. So all those attachments, all the tendons and all the connections have to get stretched on the regular. All right, come back to neutral position. Let's put that ball back in the thighs. Nice tall posture. Big inhale up. Exhale and sweep your arms to one side of your legs. Seated spinal twist. Nice long spine, like you have that string coming up from your head. Back to center. Big inhale up. And sweep to the other side. And back to center. Let's do that one more time on each side. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. All right, moving into our next flow with a little bit of seated balance work. For the balance, we are going to put the ball under one of our shoes. So my little disclaimer is you only do this when you're seated. You don't ever try to stand on the ball. Okay. Nice tall posture like in mountain pose. Bring those hands up. Now you're the tall mountain. Make your hands like a peak. Bring those shoulders away from your ears. Bring your hands down towards your heart. All right, so now we're going to go into our tree. So we can either kickstand the toe or float the leg. I think I'm going to kickstand my toe right here. Extending your arms up, strong core. Flex those abs, like flex them as if I was going to punch you in the belly. You're, right? Engaging the core for posture. We can wave those tree branches. We could even do the YMCA. Nobody wants to do the YMCA for their tree. I used to work at the YMCA. That was one of the places I did class. All right, come back down to our mountain pose. And let's switch sides. Move the ball to the other side. Engaging our core. Adjust those sits bones as needed. Starting in our mountain pose. Let's inhale those arms up and make our tall mountain peak. pull those shoulders away from your ears. So when I say pull them away from your ears, I want you to try to engage your lats. So when you feel it, you should feel those lats engaged. Yours look like they're really tight. They didn't want to move.
I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'll just move them down.
So your shoulders are moving down. Keep your arms up. Keep your arms up. Your shoulders are moving down, but I'm not actually physically really moving here. I'm focusing on these muscles here. Do you feel it in the sides of your? Yeah. Sometimes it helps if you know what you're trying to feel, right? Bring your hands down to your heart. All right, you can kickstand that toe now for your tree pose or float the leg or whatever you want. Lifting up. You can wave those tree branches. Since you didn't like YMCA, maybe we do P, C, C, O, A. Is that better? Did you guys like that?
Yeah, I know it. I need my steps too.
All right, relax. Let's set the ball under your chair so it doesn't roll away. Moving into a warrior one. Let's see. We want to take one leg back off the side like we did earlier. If you need to hold on to your chair for balance, go ahead and hold on, and you're going to bring up one arm. If you're okay with your balance on the edge of the chair, bring up both arms. Nice tall posture. Strong warriors you are.
Myrna, time to go, girl.
Now let's take this leg out to the side. Warrior two. Oh, so if you're getting a little cramp, you're not drinking enough water probably. If you're on any kind of medication, some medications cause dehydration and muscle tightness. So that's even more important to focus on drinking your water.
Rather than soda, you're thinking?
Yes, definitely rather than soda. Drinking water and doing stretches to stretch out the muscles because they're getting tight. They're getting like tight. And so you need to stretch them out. And as we do things like this workout, we're lengthening those muscles. All right, let's do that on the other side. You could also, there's certain vitamins and minerals that if you have a deficiency can cause muscle cramping. Magnesium, zinc are two of the bigger ones. Potassium is another one. You can get potassium from bananas. Yes, everyone usually knows that. Zinc and magnesium, I usually do supplements for those. A lot of people have magnesium deficiency. Reach up, other side. Bring those shoulders away. Again, engaging your side body here, your lats. Take those arms out to the side, leg extended. As we inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms out. Look over that front hand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Come back to center. Falling between your thighs. Bring your arms up. Clasp one hand over the wrist of the other. Reach to the side. Feel that good stretch from your pinky all the way down to your hip bone, yes? And let's do that again, same side. Reach, one more time. All right, switch. Grab the other wrist, gently reach over the side. And up. And relax. Get a sip of water. How's everyone feel so far? Are we getting loose and limber? Good.
Feeling like a coach when I'm feeling like.
Okay, so, all right. Ball between the thighs. Nice tall posture. Big inhale. Exhale your arms into cactus. Inhale your arms up. Exhale them into prayer. Forward fold. Reach down towards your shoes. Relax your head. Inhale, half lift. Hands on your thighs. Exhale, roll it back down towards your shoes. Make sure you're relaxing your neck. Let's roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Big shoulder roll. Release into mountain. Big inhale up. Exhale your arms into cactus. Really pull those arms so the elbows are pulled towards the back. And those goalpost arms. Inhale. Exhale into prayer. Swan dive down. Reach down towards your feet. Inhale, half lift. Hands on your thighs. You have a flat back here. Exhale, round your back. Relax your neck. Roll up, big shoulder roll. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale your arms into cactus. Opening the chest and shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale into prayer. Swan dive down. Reach down towards your thighs or your shoes. Inhale, half lift. Hands on your thighs. Nice flat back here. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, roll it up. Big shoulder roll back into your mountain pose. All right, let's move on to some more mobility and recovery work with ankle circles. So you can either have the heel down on the ground or float the leg. Make a little circle with your toes in the air. And in the other direction. Remember that ankle mobility is important for stability. If you misstep, if your ankle's not flexible, you're more likely to fall. Okay, tap that heel down towards the floor. We're gonna point and flex, point and flex. This is another exercise that if you wanted to use that band or a belt to really pull the leg, bands are really good for trying to improve the strength and flexibility of the joint. All right, other side. Little circles. This is my crunchy ankle. It always needs a little bit extra. If it feels like it's crunchy or needs some more release, you can use your fingers to massage it out or use a squishy massage ball.
Because Tracy was like, here's what you need to do.
Other direction. All right, point and flex. All right, arm across the body, shoulder away from the ear. Shoulder and chest stretch. And other left side. Reach the arm across. Take your arms open, grab the back of the chair, arching your back gently, chest opener. All right, set the ball off to the side. We're going to take our feet so they're kind of sole to sole, but I want to make sure you're not really bending your ankles excessively, and we don't want to fall out of the chair either. So put your hands on your thighs and press your hips open. Alternatively, if that's not comfortable for your ankles, the other option is to take your feet out wide, like you're riding a horse, right? And then press the hips open this way. This will take the pressure off the ankles if it's uncomfortable. All right, bring your feet back to neutral. Reach like we're wiping off the table. You're like my teenage sons, and they don't use the rag to like neatly get all the crumbs. They're just gonna push it all on the floor. Push it all on the floor. You're laughing. You must have had teenage boys at some point, yeah? Oh, yeah. All right, seated forward fold. Our feet are neutral. We're gonna reach down towards those feet. Relax your head. Nice deep breath. Roll it up, extend both legs. Same thing, big inhale up. Reach forward, start like you're handing me a package. Feel that good stretch in your hamstrings? You can put your hands now on your thighs, your shins, or your feet. Roll it up. Knee to chest stretch. So we're going to alternate legs.
Yes, ma'am.
Come up and hug the knee.
That ain't gonna set up.
And other side. Hug the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time when you bring the knee up, we're going to slide it over like we're crossing our legs. Nice tall posture. Big inhale up. Exhale your hands behind your ears. Chest opener. Rotate and twist. Say good job, neighbor. Come back to center. Bring that knee up. Give it a hug. And then cross it over. Slide it down. Big inhale up. Bring your hands behind your ears, chest opener. Pull those elbows back. Your chest is really tight. You need to get some massage, some self-myofascial release there to open things up. Rotate and twist. Nice long line through the spine. All right, come back to a neutral position. Place the ball back in between your thighs. Just for engagement here, this is the end of our relaxation time, so you don't need to really squeeze it. Just help keep everything in alignment. You can have your hands beside you. You can have them on your thighs. You can have them in prayer. You can have them relaxed, whatever you feel. Just make sure your sit bones are evenly in the chair. Your vertebrae are stacked one on top of the other. Lengthen that spine like it's a string coming up through the back of your head. Focus on your slow inhales and slower exhales. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continue your nice deep breaths. As you think about these affirmations, since it's February and it's a month of love, I want you to think about self-love today. Because oftentimes it's easy to love other people, but it's harder for us to give ourselves the love and respect that we deserve. So I want you to think about these affirmations. I honor my body. I am strong. I am enough. I honor my body. I am strong. I am enough. Thank you, friends, for loving your body today and coming to take good care of yourself by participating in our class. Don't forget, it'll be on the YouTube channel so you can repeat the exercises at home. Make sure you give it a thumbs up when you watch it so you know which ones you've done before. Leave me a comment so I know that you've watched it.